We'd be like, John, that was done for you! Yeah!
It was really quite nice, actually.
Yeah, you enjoyed it? Good. Tell us about the band. Tell us, for the guys who don't know who weren't at your heat, tell us a little bit how you got together, etc.
We got together. Well, Doug the drummer and myself, we got together about 6 years ago. We both liked the same music. Significant, well, not significant. Doug's 3 years older than I am. And, as you can see, I didn't shave today just because of that. But no, yeah, we got together just from a love of music, the same bands, recent bands, old bands. I mean, my favourite bands, Thin Lizzy, Elvis are my favourites. Doug loved that as well, so we got together, we started as a cover band.
And obviously you've had a bit more prep time. The likes of Blackjack who only got through last night, and obviously Jim and the Crickets got through last week. So what have you been doing since last week?
Since last
week, obviously, back up to Aberdeen and back down tonight. So what have you been doing in between time? Rehearsing loads, or?
Well, we've rehearsed a couple of times with this band. I play in a couple of other bands for a gig we're playing on Saturday. A Kiss tribute band called Fat Kiss. Now, I don't know if you can see, but I'm the front man of a Fat Kiss tribute band. So, yeah. You do the maths.
Can we get this man a steak, please? He'll eat our feet.
There's photographic evidence of me eating earlier on. I do. But yeah, so I've been practicing basically all the time since I left. I don't work. This is what I do for a living. As I say, it doesn't pay very well, but...
I have to say you're a very good PR man as well, and a very good salesman, because you're like, come over here and get some t-shirts. Get your t-shirts here! Nice. Ladies and gents, the GutterGodz'z, everybody. Judges, let me speak to you. Paul, we'll start off with you. Fun and flamboyant, what did you make of the band?
Do you know, you've made our job very difficult tonight, actually, and you know that, and...
Is it because of my lovely six-pack?
Well, that's right. It's the tattoo, you can't stop staring at it. No, listen, I'm really glad you came back down from Aberdeen. I'm glad you're here. Hard Rock Rising is for the whole of Scotland. It's not just Edinburgh bands, just because we're based in Edinburgh. And so I'm really glad you came down. Your experience shows through. You are obviously a front man, John, and... although you take yourself seriously as a band and you're really slick, you don't take yourself too seriously and you're good fun, and you've made me smile lots tonight, which is, you're a very flamboyant front man, and it takes a long time to work up the sort of confidence to do that, I think, and so you got me catchy songs, good hooks, and you know I love you, so thank you.
My number's in a bit of paper over there.
Now Bruce, with Big Country you supported the likes of the Stones. Again, I'm going to ask you the same question. Would you see these guys support?
Yeah, it wasn't the Flintstones, it was Fred and Barney. We supported
the Rolling Stones, let me clarify, thank you. Name dropping, Bar Stewart. Carry on.
I thought the guys were brilliant to do exactly what they say in the tin. It's just rock and roll and I love it. It's the kind of band that I used to be in before I was in Big Country. I used to play in a punk band. We were called Simply Shit, you know. These, I just love...
And where are you?
You're great. I mean, you're up there with that red Les Paul, sparkle Les Paul, playing it away down your knees. I used to be able to do that, but when you get older, the strap gets higher and higher. and the bass player just reminded me so much of a young Derek Forbes.
He's got a pen for it again. Signing autographs.
It's an Aberdeen Les Paul, it must be a Gibson. Aberdeen. I thought you were great as well, fantastic showman. It reminded me of the same time when I was growing up playing in bands. I was a lead guitar player before I was a bass player, and it just reminded me of going to the Burns House in Glasgow. I don't know if anyone remembers that. You remember that? A fantastic place. And that's what it's like tonight for me. It's just like a trip back and seeing such good bands, such good frontmen, and great musicians all round. It is incredible. What, have you got a question for me there, sir? No, you. You get a mic.
Oh no, I'm just waiting for you to finish.
I'm sorry.
I've got to go to bed at some point tonight. I was just wondering when you were going to finish, that's all.
You were going to mention the Stones again.
I was going to mention the Stones again, go on.
We both
no, the Flintstones were established.
Yeah, Fred and Barney, both of us did it. Two different bands.
Is that it?
That's it.
Alright,
yeah, loved it.
So let's just name drop the Stones again and then moving on. Right, Jamie, what did you make of that? How's your moisture levels getting on?
It's getting even worse as we speak.
Right.
I'm talking to you, what can I say? It's anyway.
Or is it the piss coming out of my mouth that's doing that?
Triple it, aye.
Carry on.
No, yes! You've definitely made this a lot harder to decide. You're absolutely spectacular to watch. You could actually stand on stage with a guitar and probably be absolutely hilarious. Seriously. Brilliant. And I loved about the last song. I was actually expecting bass line there. I was waiting on the TARDIS to come down. It sounded like there was like Doctor Who was in the house, and who doesn't like Doctor Who, you know what I mean? Honestly guys, everyone that's played tonight has been fantastic, spot on, drums absolutely spot on as well. It's been a pleasure for me to be here, I just hope it's been a pleasure for all you guys as well. Enjoy and I hope you all win.
Bruce, I just want to speak to Bruce again very quickly. Obviously these guys have all won individual heats. What have you made of the whole standard of the final tonight?
The whole standard, I mean, I came here tonight not knowing what I was doing or where I was going until I met Derek.
The young Derek Forbes.
The young Derek Forbes, and...
I look incredibly like myself.
Oh, yes, you're a doppelganger. And I wasn't actually sure if it was going to be like boy bands or rock bands or pop bands, then you know.